So guys, today we are into the second session, Snowflake second class. Today we are going to run. So today's concept is related to roles and users. Okay. Yesterday's the concept whatever you learned. I mean yesterday means the before class, first class. It is totally account creation. Just we worked with the account creation. That's it, and we explored the options what are available in the Snowflake as a GUI. Just we explore the GUI of Snowflake, right? So from today onwards, we will be totally into the subject. Okay, every day I will give some more topics, like day by day. You'll get the new topics in my sessions. Okay. So coming to this part, roles and users, why it is important, why we want to go with the roles and users first. Because yes, first step roles and users in the technology. Because even if we go with the real time also, first point user, did you get the access? Access is nothing but if you they added your username in the Snowflake, then obviously you'll get the Snowflake access. Okay, nothing to do here, just adding the username. So that is the first step, step you will take in your real times also. That's the reason. And confirming the roles, whatever the access you got, how you will confirm? Through the roles only. Whatever the roles you got, if you get that list of the roles, then with the help of roles you can understand, or you can explain with you can share with your colleagues also. I got so on roles, so on roles are missing. So you can say like this, for example, they shared you dev UAT prod is there. They shared only dev and UAT. They didn't share prod access to you. So you can say, I got only two roles access, remaining I didn't get. So all topics will start with the roles and users only in real time. That's the reason day two class I'm going with the roles and users creation. Okay. This is mainly why roles are important means to understand the importance of your access level. Okay, suppose for example, if you take a company, general company, CEO will be there, CTO will be there, managers, assistant managers, right? Employees, even HR department, different like peons. Okay, if you go level to level, the access authority level will be different. Am I right? Manager authority will be different, and same way assistant manager authority will be different. Means manager is more than assistant manager. Even normal employees more assistant manager is more than normal employees, right? The access, I mean authority is difference, right? Everyone knows this. In that case, guys, what is happening exactly means we are Snowflake is also working with the with the top of, I mean with the combination of roles only. So if you want to get levels or the more authority on the objects, you should have correct role. Then only you will get the authority. Or else the minimum authority only you will get in your account. So this all coming into the picture. That's the reason today I'm going to explain you what is role, what is the purpose of role, and how we can create our own roles, and how we can assign that roles, how we can use in our project. All these cases I will explain you today. Okay, you may get doubts like really we are going to do all this means at the end of the session I'll give answer what is the work you have to do with these roles in real time. At the end I will explain you. Okay, so yeah, Snowflake allows you to define you want to manage the access, including grant privileges also. Already I mentioned, right? Access control only. Role is nothing but access control. Your role will decide. You have to work on the access control, or you are only the user. Just whatever the role you get, you have to use, or more than that access you have. That all decided by your access control of the role. So that's the reason if you want to manage, include the grant privileges directly to users, means assigning to users, you Snowflake should allow with the help of role only. Okay, maybe initially it may confuse, guys. I am talking terms granted or roles, right? Users, different terms, access, privileges. If you are totally from non-IT background or totally not from working profile, it will be confused. Okay, but still slowly I will show you, and I will talk with the terms. You will be able to sync with the terms. Okay, so here roles can be granted to roles, Means if you have as a manager role is there, manager role can grant access to assistant manager role, right? Role 1 and role 2. Role 2 role access management is possible. Inheritance means nothing but if manager have some privileges to get the updates of employees. Okay, same privilege if we assign inheritance to the assistant manager, even assistant manager also will have the privileges to get the updates of work updates from the employees. So same employees work update only you can get from assistant manager position and manager position. So inheritance means whatever the manager is there, those privileges or access control we are sharing with the assistant manager, something like that. For your understanding, I'm saying examples, but when I jump into real time screen, I will go with the Snowflake terms only. So because of what is the inheritance, because of inheritance what we will achieve means all giving separate access to assistant manager and separate access to a manager, it will take lot of time, right? So one time with one click with one query we are able to handle this. That's the reason we are going with the roles and user roles with inheritance method. Okay, for your clear picture this is the way I can show you. Let me make it zoom. Guys, anytime if you're having the my audio issue, my voice is not clear or very low, something like that, maybe others are not raising the same issue means it is from your mic or somewhere, you can drop and you can rejoin. Okay, you no need to ask me. If you have that issue, drop and rejoin. Still you are facing that issue, let us know. Okay. Okay, fine. So these are the structure. This is the structure of the roles, guys. What I am trying to explain. Generally, in Snowflake, we will have account admin. This is the owner of the Snowflake. Entire Snowflake account. This is the owner. Simple. This is the first owner. Okay. Once this is coming to security admin, this is the second level. Okay, and this is also the next level. So first power is totally to account admin, then security admin, user admin, sys admin will come into the picture. Public is not having much access actually. It's just by default you will get public role access, but it's not up to, we won't use anyway. It is not much useful to us. Okay. Anyway, so we will, if we go with security admin, sys admin, user admin, again one more role is there, that is org admin also. These all roles we will use in our real time, 100%. Apart from this, customized roles. Apart from this, custom roles means we are going to customize our roles. Okay, standard roles will be there. Along with that, we are going to customize our roles. So what is happening here? One database access is assigned to one role that will be inherited and it will get the access for all the roles. Okay, so I will show you that process, but this is the picture of roles general way. In real time, we will have account admin, sys admin, org admin, security admin, user admin, public, and also customized roles. Okay, apart from this permanent roles, fixed roles, we will have custom roles also. So those custom roles, what is happening exactly? What is happening? We are going to use that custom roles as per our project. Okay, we are using custom roles, right? It is totally depends on our project structure, the way they design. Based on that the privileges is going to be assigned. Okay, getting my point? So here if I take one by one, okay, this org admin, account admin, all these are not created by us. By default you can see on the screen. If you go here, see org admin, account admin, org admin, public, security admin, sysadmin, user admin. This all not created by users. By default, if you create the Snowflake account, by default it will be available. Okay, you no need to create anything here. Okay, so these are the roles what we have. So on top of these roles, if you want, you can create the custom roles also. Now you'll get doubt. In real time, really we will do means 100% we will do. One company when I'm working long back, 200 roles are there. Don't worry, all we are not using. I am using 4 to 5 roles only in that case, in that project, but remaining for different purpose, for the testing purpose, different requirements they have they created. But I observed it is almost 200 plus. Easily I can say. Okay, so that's the reason I'm saying it's totally requirement basis. There should be some reason why we are creating the role. Okay, so like that unlimited. Here what I'm trying to say means there are no restrictions to create number of the roles. Unlimited roles it is allowed to access. Okay, then next step, let us learn about these roles one by one. Okay, whatever the roles we have, let us learn one by one. If we go with org admin, okay, what is the purpose of org admin? What is the purpose? For mainly for org admin, it will help us to manage the accounts. Yes, guys. If you want to create multiple accounts in Snowflake with the help of org admin only, you can achieve. Getting my point? The help of org admin only you can achieve, or else you cannot. So that's the reason org admin is mainly for uh, account management. Okay, we can, if you want, I will show the accounts all this, but generally with the help of org admin we can create the new accounts and we can manage. For example, for your understanding, I'll show the live example. If you go here and if you click on the accounts, okay, this account is yesterday. Generally when we are creating Snowflake account, I got this path, right? Now I want to create another account in same account. Okay, this is the child account. I can say I can use different region also. Okay, it's up to me. No, I want my cloud provider change, I can change it. No, I want Azure, I can change it. It's up to me. Whatever I want, I can change it. Okay, even addition, if you observe addition to $2.2 credits for consumption of warehouse. Okay, warehouse is there, that is we will call it as a credit. Okay, I will explain what is warehouse now, don't worry. But generally for that credit usage we are going to spend 2.2 credits. Okay, dollar, I mean $2.2. But for data storage, $25. 1 TB data cost is $25. Okay, credit cost is $2.2. 1 TB cost is $25. For enterprise edition, $3.3 for one credit. TB, 1 TB, $25. But business critical, dollar TB is $25. Okay, like this they give specific cost also. It's up to us, whatever we want we can choose it and we can create it. Simple. So now you can give what is the purpose, you can give. For example, I want the name is thesis. For example, I am using same username password. No problem. Okay. Just I'm giving the email ID, my username, I mean my password and confirm password, username, account name I'm giving just company name. Okay, wantedly. Just let's see what is happening. Bit patience is required, guys. Initial days till you get the terms, understanding, basic understanding. You have to sit bit patient. Okay, it's not rocket science. We don't need to worry. So my account is created. Okay, if you observe, my account is created. Account URL also created with the company name only. So done. Okay, account is ready. Let me refresh. It's not reflecting. Yeah, account is ready. This is my account. Okay, if I copy the URL, just I am going with this copy command. Yeah, URL is copied. You observe here Azure, Pune. Wantedly, I made different. I mean, I created with the different regions. If you observe my URL also, see TCS. Okay, because I kept my account name, right? So it's taking TCS. It requires some time to access. I mean, uh, yeah, it will work, but we have to wait for some time. Okay, it will take some time to enable also, guys. You cannot expect immediately. Yeah, now it is happening. So still it is asking new password, new username. Yeah, account is created. Okay, the entire everything whatever your main account is able to do, the everything is we can do in TCS account also, but only one thing, billing won't be visible. Okay, billing you will depend on your, see if you observe, there is no account option. Okay, observe here, there is no account option. Okay, so billing is depending on your main parent account. In child account you can do whatever you want, everything is possible, only billing is not there here. Okay, billing you have to depend on your parent. Like this, there is a chance previously this point is not there, guys, or this future is not there. Now recently, almost 1.5 year back, I think so, they started with this concept also, like creating multiple accounts using one account as a main. Okay, so like for this purpose, for this account management purpose only, they came with the org admin. Okay, mainly for that purpose only they came with the org admin. Okay, so this is the reason why we have to use or depend on org admin. If we have any requirement, we can create like this separate accounts for one project, multiple accounts we can maintain and we can do the process. Okay, this is the org admin process. Then coming to the next, account admin. Actually, account admin is like owner only. Whatever account admin want, it can do. End-to-end access. Okay, owner kind of. Okay, so if you go with in real time also, very few people will have this account admin. Okay, very high level people will have this account admin access. That's the reason I mentioned here. It is a top level role in the system. Okay, so whatever the things are happening, with the help of this, we can access and we can do the process. Okay, guys. So account admin, if I go to account admin, for example, yeah, this is account admin on. If I go to sysadmin, privilege permission issue, permission to perform. It does not have permission to perform. Wantedly, I changed my role here on the account level. This is account level. Okay, on account level, I wantedly I changed it to sysadmin and I tried to do some changes there. It's not allowing you. No. Yes. Getting my point? So I mentioned account admin can do anything, right? But it don't have the access on account on only on the object level. I'm saying, okay, it can do anything, whatever the table you want, it can access anything it can do, but on the object level, not on account level. If you observe now here, when I mean, if it is going related to accounts, it should be done by with org admin only. Org is the main role to act to do all this or to manage all the accounts. Okay, so that's the reason I shared you some comparison. If you go with the concept of generally concept of row objects, tables or schemas, all this account admin will come into the picture. Okay, okay, fine. So it's like generally account admin is the top role in the Snowflake account guys, that is sure, and that is encapsulating the sysadmin and security admin. Okay, whatever the system defined roles we have, it is encapsulates the sysadmin and security admin systems. Okay, and so many, I mean, lot of like generally people will say what is the top level account, top level role means everyone will give account admin on it. Okay, it can manage multiple works in real time. That's the reason, on top of the account. So coming to the security admin, it is not like for every purpose, only for creating, monitoring, and managing the users and roles. Not only users and roles. Okay, if it's globally going to global wise, not one layer, total global overall account level. It is going to manage, create, manage, monitor the roles and users. Okay, for that reason, for specifically for that roles and users management, they came with the security admin. Okay, whatever the privileges we have. Okay, whatever the whatever the privileges means, uh grant privileges. Okay, on the object level. Just a second, guys. Yeah. So privileges means security privilege, grant levels. Okay, grant means giving the permissions. Okay, to that, and giving the permissions, modifying the grant access. Suppose I give like create, delete, and insert, for example. If I want to remove, like delete, I don't want, only I want to include create and insert, like that, modifying the grant privileges. And revoking, I want to remove all the privileges on particular object. So like that, whatever the management is the privilege related, there we can depend upon the security admin. Okay, that's the main reason. And also one more important point, it is also inheriting the privileges to user admin. Okay, so whatever the user admin role is granted, it is already granted, user admin role is granted to security admin. Okay, whatever the access we have for security admin, all are inherited to the user admin. That is the meaning what I'm trying to say. Okay, so security admin is totally for roles management, monitor, everything, management of roles and users. That is simple term I can say. Okay, and user admin, what is the purpose of user admin? This is totally, user admin is totally dedicated, role that is dedicated to users and role management also, like creating users, creating roles. For that, that's the reason I already mentioned. Inheritance means what is the meaning? Security admin is inheriting to user admin means it is giving some more privileges whatever we have in security admin. In that privileges, how it can create the it can create the roles and users. Same way, user admin also can go and can create the user and roles. Both it can do. Okay, it's like just it's owning, creating the roles and users concept is owning to the user admin only. User admin dedicatedly working with the creation part, not monitoring or managing, just creating the objects. That is the main priority. Privileges are assigned or dedicated to the user admin. Okay, so if you go here, just a minute. This I'm talking about now user admin. Okay, so account admin, org admin, security admin, and user admin. By default, every account will have, you don't need to do anything for this. Now public admin is like we won't use much. Okay, that's just temporary way they will keep. We won't use in our real time also. Okay, but say sysadmin we will use. Sysadmin is totally for uh, warehouse creations, database creations. Okay, users and roles are totally managed by security admin and user admin, right? Same way, sysadmin will manage the warehouse creation, table creation, all these creations, modifications, managements, everything done by the sysadmin. So sysadmin designed only for doing this warehouse and tables creations. Okay, dedicatedly it is helping us to manage the objects of the Snowflake. Warehouse is object, database is also object only. And it took you, I mean, whatever the databases, warehouses you created, that is customized, right? That will be assigned to, I mean, that sysadmin, whatever databases, warehouses created, those are assigned to the customized roles. You no need to do anything. With the help of sysadmin, it will it have, I mean, sysadmin have ability to give the grant permissions on top of warehouse and database, and any views, anything with to the customized roles. So through sysadmin only we are going to give the access for other roles. Okay, that is totally management of warehouse and object only. And this is final public. Actually we won't use this one. Just by default, if you create an account, by default it will be added. That's it. Okay, we are no, I mean, every user, this role, generally other roles we have to assign to the users, but public, if you go to the public, you no need to assign, or someone no need to assign, automatically it will be available. Okay, so I just gave theoretical information only, guys. I am 100% sure you'll get more confusion. Everything is new for you, no problem. I'll go with the practical sessions now. Once it is completed, practice and come back with my assignment. It will be clear for you. Okay. Initially, term struggle will be there, no problem for that. So let me follow this first. Let me create the database, and database followed by schema. Okay. So guys, here I'm just creating the database, okay? With the, yeah, I already mentioned, right? Sysadmin is eligible to create the database, given account admin also. Whatever sysadmin is doing, account admin is able to do. I already mentioned there is no restriction for account admin to work on the object level, okay? So I'm just creating the database, okay? Once we created, I'm creating the schema. For this I mentioned, right, generally for Snowflake, if not only role, okay, even schema also by default public will be created. You no need to do anything. By default public schema, public role, this is a quite common, it will be created. But in real time or normally we won't use this public. Our customized roles, customized schemas, customized database we will use. Okay, so once we created that, we will create the schema. Okay, so I already mentioned here database name, right? So automatically this schema will work or will create under this database only. Okay, now if you refresh this, you can see. Okay, so database and schema was created, done from our side, right? This is the way, guys, how objects need to create. Okay, just I thought to go with only object level, how to create the object. Okay, now let us take small chain link here. Okay, we have sales engineer, sales admin, and sales analyst. Sales engineer, okay, sales admin first, then sales engineer, then sales analyst. Okay, so between these three roles I'm going to create these three roles, and I'll show you how to create the roles. At the same time we can build the relationship between these three roles also. Okay, let me go with that, just how to link that one role with another role. Okay, you no need to do always privileges, just you have to inherit the privileges of one role to another role. With the help of this role creation time, we can do that process. So for that purpose, see, sales admin followed by sales engineer followed by sales analyst. So whatever the privileges you are getting for sales analyst, automatically it will be available sales engineer and also sales admin. Whatever the privileges you are having here, that will be available in sales admin. But sales admin will have some more privileges comparing to these two roles. Okay. So we are inheriting one role to sales analyst to engineer, engineer to admin. Okay. Just we are going to inherit the roles access only, privileges only. Finally, if you observe, see, analyst, okay, suppose this is the analyst role. So analyst will have usage option or usage privilege on schema level. Same analyst will have read access on schema level. Okay. Usage and read. Use means you are getting the permission to touch that object. Read means you are able to fetch the data from the table which is available in this schema. So these two access are available in the schema like that. And same way, same analyst will get the access on warehouse. Usage means you are able to access that warehouse. Okay. So for that purpose, permission to touch, use like that. Usage is nothing but permission to touch and use. So for that, to get the data from schema level, you will do the warehouse option only. With the help of warehouse, you will be able to fetch the data. Same way, before going to schema level, that schema is attached to database level, right? So first database usage is important. Now I know everyone will get confused. What is this usage? What is this? A lot of confusions, right? Right, all this. Okay, let me clear your all confusions with a small queries. Okay, here what objects we have? Database object, am I right? What objects? Database. Database dot schema. So next schema, then to run the queries, warehouse, right? This is the structure. Let me make zoom. Okay, yeah. So leave about that PDF, whatever I'm explaining, just observe this. Now I have these three roles. Roles is nothing but, for example, this is IT department, this is non-IT department, this is HR department, like that. Okay. So now you have object. Object is database, schema, and warehouse. Database is schema is inside of database only, not separately, like this database dot schema. Okay. So now if you want to touch any schema, first you should have the access on database. If someone want to touch the object, first owner access should be there, right? Same like if you want to touch the schema, you should have the database access. Okay. Then database is nothing but usage. Then now you got the permission to touch the objects inside of database. Inside of the database, what objects we have? Schema. So you are getting the access of touching this also. Getting my point now? Maybe previously it may confuse. Now we should be clear one by one. Okay. So now in this schema also we have some more objects. Okay. I'm going with schema, right? In this schema also we have some objects. So for that objects, nothing but tables, views, procedures, functions, like the so many are there. Now I want to read the data from that views, from that table. Okay. For that, on top of schema, read access. Okay. To read this, you want some mission. You want to read this. Okay, I'll agree. But to read this, you want some energy. Okay. For that, you are using, right? Then usage. You are using the warehouse. Okay. So database is nothing but usage access. Schema level usage and to read the data. Warehouse level only usage. The same representation I done in the diagram now. If you go to diagram, there is no confusion. Database having usage. Same database, whatever the schema is linked. For that, it have usage and read. And warehouse, you have usage. The same diagram. See, this is part 1. Line number 1. Okay. And this is line number 2. Okay. For example, let me. Uh, yeah. Yes, now if you observe, this is totally part 1, okay, line 1. And this is line 2, whatever I written in my word, I mean my SQL. This is line 3, okay. So this all connecting to this one. Getting my point? So this all connecting this one, part 1, part 2, part 3 is connecting to a road. That only I'm showing you here. Sorry, 1 minute. So those things only I'm showing you here. Okay. This is the reason I won't write. So this is the level part 1, part 2, part 3. Now it clear with the image. I hope now you will be clear with the image. Right? So is it clear with the image now? So this is image part 1, part 2, part 3. Now a role is in for example, you joined in one company, okay? Without having access, how you log in into your Outlook, how you log in into your teams, how you will connect with your team members. So this all access. First day, nobody will give access. 2 to 3 days, they will take for access all this, right? So same like that, in Snowflake also, this all access. To touch any object, you should have access. Okay, so that's the reason we are assigning this access to roles, not users. Users is not standard, roles is standard, right? Users, today one employee will be there, tomorrow one employee, they will go join. This is quite common changing of the people. That's the reason they are not assigning to the users, they're assigning to the roles. Okay, to do that process, use role. I'm talking about assignment privileges, right? That's the reason, to the roles mainly. That's the main reason I'm using here security admin. Okay. I want to assign these privileges to roles. Then I want to create these roles. Okay. So first of all, let me change from account admin to security admin. When I run this command, automatically it changes. Now I need to create that. Create role sales admin. Okay. This is one role. Same way, create a role sales engineer. Okay. Same way, create role sales analyst. Okay. Like this, you have to create one by one. Getting my point? Okay. Create the sales admin, create the sales engineer, create the sales analyst. So one by one, you no need to trigger, guys. At a time, if you keep semicolon, Snowflake can understand it is different. Okay. Okay, it will think, okay, this is separate line, this is separate line, this is separate line, like that it can understand and it can trigger one by one. That's the reason I am able to trigger without any error. If you don't keep semicolon, it will throw error 100%. For example, say it will throw error, say unexpected rate. So if you keep semicolon, that is mean, okay, this total one line is the separate SQL and remaining are the separate SQL queries. Okay. Now I am able to create the three roles. One is one is admin role, one is analyst role, one is, see, here you will have, see, sales admin role, sales analyst, sales engineer. I created. Getting my point? I created my roles easily. It's with one click. Just create role, role name. Is it easy or tough? Snowflake is. Syntaxes, almost all are the easy syntaxes. Okay. You don't need to worry about Snowflake syntax. Okay. Once we created now, okay, we created, just it is a role, it not assigned to anyone. Okay, if you see, I cannot see here in the account, I can see as a user level, I cannot see. So that's the reason it's not completed totally. We have to use some grant privileges on top of that. Okay, now I want to give access for sale admin, sales admin, followed by sales engineer, right, followed by sales analyst. Am I right? So, in place of doing multiple times, giving database access, same access for this, again schema access, again schema access, like this, nobody can give like this multiple times, same job, right? It's not right to do also. So, shortcut we can do whatever the access I have, because this is the high level priority. Next to this. So this, finally this is the low level. So level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay. Now let us do simple method here. Grant option. Okay. A role. Sales. This is interview question, guys. People will ask you. I have multiple roles, but every role I want to get the access of database. Then how to manage? You can give this grant role command. They will agree with your answer. Because we are not touching every role. Just few roles we are assigning, automatically access is going to be added. So grant role, sales analyst to role sales engineer. Okay. Means whatever the access you have, all will be assigned to sales engineer also. If you have table access, then sales engineer also will have. You no need to add again. Okay. This is the low level. Before this, on top of sales engineer, sales analyst is there, right? So whatever the access we are getting, you no need to give separately for the sales engineer. Automatically it will be assigned. Same way, grant, this is the way, guys, how real time people also working. As nobody will work continuously with same queries, right? It's a manual work, then it looks like. So now whatever the sales engineer access, engineer role have access, all will be assigned to sales admin also. Okay. So I'm going to grant this. Grant means nothing but giving permission. What is the meaning of grant? It's a permission, guys. Okay, it's a totally permission. So just we are giving permission for sales analyst to assign all the whatever the privileges it have, everything will be assigned to sales engineer, same thing like that. So just let me trigger this. Okay, now done with this, right? It got access. So I'm not doing multiple times, just one click, I'm giving access for all. Now I will give access only for sales analyst. How it works, let me show you. Grant, grant is nothing but permission, okay? Grant usage on database, okay? Sales to role sales analyst. So I'm giving database is the sales, okay? Sales is my database. So uses access on this database, I'm giving to the sales analyst. So I'm just giving the permission to sales analyst to use this database. Okay, that's the reason I written here usage. So sales analyst will have permission to use the database of sales. So just I'm running this. Yeah, it got permission. Same way, just I'm following this pattern, guys. For your understanding, I'll bring this pattern down. 1 minute. We will give these commands also to you. Don't worry. You no need to, sorry, you no need to write anything. Okay. Just go through the class only. I will give all the notes to you. Whatever the queries I'm running here, all notes you will get. You no need to write anything now. So Just making it in a alignment. Okay. Okay, fine. Now I just give permission for this, right? If you observe, yes, usage permission on database. Same way, I want to give you on top of the schema also. Am I right? So for that purpose, I don't want to do much work here. Just copy paste few object names I have to change. Usage is fine. That is right only. So now I am working on schema object. So schema. So this is a database name, right? Database dot customer. So this is my schema. This is database. Inside of this database schema. So database dot customer on row to role sales analyst. Okay. So I'm giving the schema access on top of sales analyst. That's it. Okay. Clear? Now again, now it is clear for me. Like usage is completed. I'm able to give the usage. Now I said read access also, right? Read what I want to read actually. Tables. In schema we have tables. So that tables I want to read the data and I have to print on the screen. Right? Select star from table name. So for that purpose only, again I'm going with the grant option. Okay, let me take this grant only. In place of, again, I can use this actually. Okay. So grant in place of usage, read is nothing but select, right? Select. Select means we are able to get fetch the tables data. So select on scheme on future tables. Now we may not have tables. Okay. Now if you have tables on that table access you will get, and also in future if you have any tables you'll get the access. So future. Future means coming up tables. Okay. Future tables in schema. Which schema? Customer schema. Okay. With the help of this information again, in future, whatever the tables you are getting, you are you are going to get the access on top of the tables. Okay. We don't have any specific table name right now, but if you get, you'll get the access. So usage is completed, read also completed. Now warehouse access. Warehouse is also important because without warehouse we cannot trigger any queries. That's the reason warehouse access is compulsory. So again here also, what is the purpose of warehouse? Usage only. So just I will use to trigger the queries. Usage, warehouse, usage on warehouse, warehouse name. Here already we have warehouse, compute WH, compute WH. Okay. To role sales analyst. So if you observe, I gave warehouse access also. Okay. Now it is available. So database access, schema access, schema usage, schema read access, and warehouse access. All are available. Am I right? Everything is ready. Now we can read the data from table if we have data. Right? So this only I tried to explain you guys in an image. Okay. I think you are bit clear right now. Right? So one more point also I mentioned, if some access is already assigned to analyst, we no need to do separately for engineer role. Same way engineer having some access, we no need to trigger separately for sales admin, right? That also I will prove. Okay, give me some time. I'll prove those points also. How it is going to work in our case. Clear? Now one more additional steps we can do. For analyst, I gave only read access. I didn't give anything else, right? But for sales engineer is higher level than sales analyst. So sales engineer will have more access than analyst. That's the reason what I am going to do means in place of select, okay? In place of select, insert. I'm giving the access to the sales engineer along with the select already added because sales engineer already analyst have the access, right? Automatically it will add to sales engineer also. But additionally, insert also I'm going to add. Okay, insert the data into the tables. That additional access I'm going to give for the sales engineer. Okay, not only that, apart from this, again one more access. If I want to create the table, if I want to create the view, for that purpose also I can give. Create table. Okay, this is one axis. Create view. This is one axis. These two also I'm going to give for the schema. Okay, on schema I'm also going to give creating the table access, creating the view access. Everyone cannot do. Okay, only the who having the access, that role only can do. So I'm just giving that access. Again, I'm saying yes, maybe now it may confuse. Wait for few minutes. Once I completed the flow, you can understand end to end easily. Today, just I'm working with access because whenever you entered into the company, the first point access only. With access only, you'll start your work. Okay. Now grant usage on. Okay. If you have any other warehouses, you can give grant usage on that warehouse also. Oh, I don't. I have only one warehouse right now. If I want, I can create it. Only one warehouse we have right now. If we want, we can create and we can do the access. Okay. Fine. So additional access I provided for sales engineer also. Some more. Okay. Now sales. Happen. Now for sales admin role, okay, it's a common. Already if sales engineering having the some access means obviously sales admin also will have. Now I will provide some more access for the sales admin, okay, additional access. So create stage, okay, only who can create now? Only sales admin can create. Like that, I am creating the option for sales admin, okay. Create stage on schema sales dot customer. This is the schema. Okay. To role sales admin. Okay. So so if you observe, guys, generally, if we take this roles only as an example, clearly observe for sales analyst, it have okay sales analyst. Okay, something it have only usage access. Am I right? But for sales engineer also have because already sales analyst is there means obviously sales engineer also will have and here sales admin also. Okay, so you can see all this, observe clearly, you will understand finally the process. Okay, now same way if we go with the uh, schema access, okay, this is only database access. So every sales engineer have same access, sales analyst have same access, sales admin also have same access. So there is no additional accesses, right? So we no need to give this many lines, just with one line I can complete. Coming to schema, okay, now sales analyst have only the read and usage access. Am I right? But for sales engineer, what is the additional work we have for sales engineer? Along with read and write, it have access to create table, it have access to create view, and it have access to insert the data into the table or view, whatever it may be. Okay. Now the access control of analyst is very just read select statement, but engineer was increased. Same way, if you go to sales admin, okay, whatever the access you are seeing here, all are available. Am I right? Additionally, only admin it got creation, stage creation, right? Stage creation is also added. Getting my point? So, level to level, this is low level. Above this level, again, we have engineer. Above engineer, we have admin. Admin have more access. But if you observe, only for stage, I ran one command. For admin, if you observe, only for stage access, for giving the access to the stage layer, I mean, creation of the stage, for that, there only I use sales admin. Everywhere I didn't use. For reading, for inserting, for creating table, I didn't use. One time only I used. Then how it got all this access? I ran only one query for sales admin. Still I got all this access. How? Because grant role to role. Grant access we gave for role to role, right? Because of these commands, you got that link. Okay? Getting my point? Now I will prove that. Okay? I'll prove and I'll show you. For example, okay, for example, this Sai Sri only working as admin, admin person, working as IT person, working as HR also. In small companies, multiple roles will depend on one person, right? Generally, in big companies, every small role also they will have separate people generally. But in small, mid level or a very low level, one person will work as a manager, same person will work as a lead developer, right? Like that. So now you consider me as SaiSri as all rounder here. Okay. For that purpose, I am giving access. Grant. Till now, I am not able to access. Guys, you can observe this. See, I don't have access till now. Okay. Just now I will get grant role role sales admin to user. Okay. I'm giving access. Okay, for SaiSri, all the access I'm giving. Okay, this you should know. Why I'm showing you, I can give different names. Okay, but in real time, that is not going to happen. We will have one user will have multiple roles. Okay, so for that understanding only, I'm doing this method. Even we are doing same thing in real time. That same replication I'm doing here. But in real time, I won't create all these roles. Already it will be existed. Just they will assign to me. Now, if you go and if you maybe you are, it's not still appearing, right? Just let me refresh the account. It's not refreshed. In one account only, I'm doing something. Okay, it refreshed. Now, if you observe, see, admin, analyst, engineer. Okay, here don't think about side street. Think about only roles. Please leave about side street. Just think about the roles. Okay, let me change as analyst role now. I'm working like an analyst. Okay, then in that case, I'm trying to create the table. Actually, what is the access I have as an analyst? I have only read access. But I am trying to create the table. Create table, SAM. I'm not giving any database name, guys. Here already it is the database.schema. Okay. Create table name. Okay. And just small information. Just ID. I'm not doing more than that, just ID. Oh, I don't have access. Now, SaiSri don't have access or analyst is not having access. Analysts don't have access. Now, SaiSri. SaiSri is just user. He can use the role. To that role, we should have access. The same thing I can do with the sales engineer. Now here also Sai Sri only, right? Analyst role also accessed by Sai Sri and engineer also accessed by Sai Sri. But point here you have to observe control on the role. Control. What are the access privileges are available on role? That is the main part you have to observe. Okay. Same work can admin can do or not. Let me show you. Let me check. Okay. In place of sample, I'm keeping sample one. Now I'm in changing to sales admin. Okay. Yeah, obviously, because here also Sai Sri only, but role is admin. Already we said that we clearly gave the information. Whatever the access we are having for sales engineer, everything should reflect to admin. Then obviously, what engineer can do, that same thing sales admin also can do. There is no doubt in that, right? Just a second, guys. I'll take a water. Thank you. Yeah. So now, whatever engineer can do, same thing admin can do because we already mentioned engineer having access means obviously it will pass to admin. That's the reason we give grant privileges role to role option, right? So now we are clear. Now small trick we can do. What say I mean let me check here. Now I clearly explained you sales analyst cannot do that, but engineer and engineer sales engineer is able to do and sales admin is able to do. Now let us take a reverse test. Sales admin can create the stage, right? But that can be created by engineer. Let me check. Because what I am trying to check here means here for sales analyst we don't have any creation, but I tried to create with analyst role. I failed. I means generally role I don't have privileges, so I failed. When I switch it to sales engineer, yes I succeed. When I switch it to admin, yes I succeed. Now we want to check sales engineer and admin, right? So stage is not having access for sales engineer. So first I'll create the stage and I will try. Okay, so let me switch it to sales engineer. This is the power of roles, guys. Roles are very important. It is playing the total game of security. You can think anything. All the control is under the roles only. Create stage, stage name, stage sample stage. I am keeping the simple name. Okay, just simple name for your example purpose. Okay. Now stage I'm creating. Here object is stable, right? Like that here is object is stage. So I'm creating the stage. As an engineer, I should create. No, I failed. I don't have access, insufficient privileges. But same command I will try with the admin. I should able to do this. So that is the power, guys. You think, okay, everything here only, right? Data is here only. We can do everything. No, we cannot do everything. This role decides what you can do and what you cannot do. As a user, we're just users. We're depending on the role. Role is depending on the privileges. Privileges will decide what to do, what not to do. Done. That's the reason I asked you to wait for a bit time. Initially, it may confuse why she is creating so many roles, so many things. But if I want to show you example, first I have to build the structure. Okay. The same structure I'm trying to show here. This is analyst, right? Sales analyst. Same way, sales engineer also. Didn't added what are available in sales engineer, sorry, analyst. Just whatever the new things added in the sales engineer, those things only I linked here. So if you observe, this is okay. 1 minute. Yeah, this is on schema. This is on schema level. Okay, in schema I'm giving additional access on top of table and view to create, and this is extra warehouse. I didn't give, if we create any other specific warehouse, we can give access specifically. Okay, like this we can do. And next thing, 1 minute. If you go to admin, okay, see now if you go to this slide, okay, now if you go to here, first sales analyst, okay, the sales analyst is coming into the picture first, okay. Whatever the access we have for sales analyst, automatically we are having the with sales engineer, right? So I don't want to use separately. The additional access only added to sales engineer. In one image I'm trying to show you all, okay. This is one method, one thing, and I will show you second thing. If I go to the main image, simple image for your understanding, this is the thing. What is the game I played with? This is the game. This is sales analyst, okay, basic role. Where all the privileges whatever I have, that is added to sales engineer. So the previous privileges, previous role privileges and new privileges, and those privileges is carried forward to sales admin. So privileges related to role, old roles, I mean previous roles, and new access for the admin. So the all things are added to user, just attend, I mean added to Sai Sri. User is Sai Sri here. So one, two, three steps. Low to high, high again, another step. Okay. Like this, we are going to build our roles in real time ways. Okay. And one more, I'll give chance to speak about your doubts also. Give me some time. Just I'll close this. Okay. So coming to this, guys, you should know objects first of all. Terminology is very important in IT, right? And you are working as a, you are going to work as a technical person, means 100% terms are important. So it will take some time. 100% it will take time. 1 week, 1.5 week, you'll have all these confusions. Later on it will be easy to understand, easy to remember the terms also. Take some time, okay. Be patient and take some time to learn these terms. Here object, okay, object level I'm saying here. Database is on top of account level. Total account will be there, right? On top of that account level, total Snowflake account. Here on top of that account level we will have database in storage layer, okay. And inside of database schema will be there. So schema is on top of database level, nothing but this only, okay. And on top of schema, tables will be there. That's the reason I mentioned here schema. So account to database, on top of database schema, on top of schema tables. Okay, just try to once again go through this slide. It will be helpful for you. And if you go here, this is, I mean, slides I just divided, okay. A schema is not only table, views also will come under same. Views and snow pipe, stages. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Scheme on top of schema level, tables, views, snow pipes, stages, all this will come under the schema level only. Account level, virtual warehouse, nothing but second layer, and storage layers. Okay, storage integration, nothing but database and storage integration. Okay, storage, inside of storage we will have database. So that's the reason I'm mentioning. On account level, database will be there, and virtual warehouse and storage integration. Don't worry about storage integration. It is a totally loading concept. I will explain you. Okay, not and now it is not right time. This is also one object, but I will explain you with a detailed class. So account level, these all objects are dependent. Okay. Then privileges. What about the privileges? Generally, for every user, for every role on database, you'll have only usage level. Okay. They won't give all delete, drop, all this. They won't give. Just they will give usage. Okay. And monitor. Okay. And create schema. These three are we will use in our real time. These three privileges. For reading the data, how you will say select statement. Like that, this also privileges. So usage, monitor, and create schema. Okay. Under the schema, usage again. The schema level, usage, monitor, create table, create view, create stage, create pipe, create stream. Like this, multiple are there. All will come into the picture. For stage, schema level. Inside of this schema, we have tables, right? In that tables, select, insert, update, trunk, DML, DDL, people will say, right? DML. That will come into the picture. For view, only read access. Again, stages, read, write, usage. So you no need to by heart, guys. Just I'm giving for terms understanding. I'm giving all the words. Slowly you can remember, right? Every day you are watching these slides means obviously you will get all the points into your brain. No need to by heart also. But slowly, every day touch these slides. Try to sit 5 minutes in front of the slides. Enough terms will come from you also, not only from me. Okay, so this is roles, guys. This is the importance of the roles. Okay, yeah, totally access here Sai Sri or account owner, that is not a matter. As a user, it's not a matter. Which role you have access, that is a matter. In real time, I'm clearly saying, in real time we are not going to use this. We are not going to create any roles. We are just using the roles. We are not going to create any roles. Yes, guys, as a developer, it's not our work. Who is working as an account admin, security admin, they will deal with the role creation. Even you don't have permission to do that also. 100% client, if you're working to a client, the client also have some data engineers with them. Okay, they are going to manage this. They won't give access to us. If you're working through client means maybe chances to get, or else you won't get a chance. Second thing, still why you need to learn? You anyway you don't have any work to do in real time, right? Then why? Why means whenever you are getting the message of insufficient privileges, you should know why. I mean, it's a problem with you. You're not accessing to the proper role, or you don't have proper access. To know that error message meaning, you should know the concept of roles. Now, when I am trying to create the table using sales analyst generally, what is showed insufficient privileges. So if you don't know these roles, creations, all this, then how you know what is the issue? How you know it's because of your query or it's because of privileges issue? So learning the privileges is to having the knowledge which is having with you and which is not having with you, and how to interact with your teams to get those privileges. It's important. 100% it is important. I also experienced this. Once upon a time, they asked me to do some creation stage or some object creation. They asked me to do. Actually, I don't have privileges. I'm sitting and I'm trying. I got clearly insufficient privileges. I changed it to 2 to 3 roles. I changed it to UAT. In Dev also, I have different roles. I know, right? Every day I'm working. I know what is the limit of using. What are the roles I can use. So I tried. I'm not getting. They gave me tasks to create, but I'm not getting. Clearly, I took the screenshot and I posted in the group. I don't have privileges to do this task. Can you provide? Then admin team came picture and they asked me to drop a request. They will have one form actually, company to company, different process to getting access. They asked me to just drop a information in that form. I done it. I got the access within minutes only, not much hours also, within minutes only. Okay, so this when I am talking with them, I can prove it. I can talk confidently. I know what is happening. It says that okay, she know about rules, so she is giving clear information about the rules. Okay, so that knowledge should be there, guys. Without knowing roles, we cannot work as a Snowflake developer. That is not right choice. We should know a minimum knowledge of roles. Okay, that's the reason why you want to learn. Actually, we won't create, but we will use every day. With you won't use account admin, sysadmin, org admin, whatever the standard roles are there. 100, not 200, 300% you won't use. Only customized roles. How I customize like sales analyst, sales engineer, sales admin. That is the customized roles, for example. So like that only you will use in your real time. 100, I'm not 100, more than how much percent challenge also I can do. You're not going to use any other roles because they have some standards for their projects, right? So customized roles they will also create for that project, and they will maintain those customized roles. If something newly added means immediately they will add those permission to your customized roles. That's the reason the standards will be there in project. Okay, guys. I think I took all your 1.5 hour time. So if you have any doubts, please you can ask me. We are going to provide material to you. We are going to provide the not only material assignment to you. Okay. To please come with that assignment once you complete and come back to next session. Complete that assignment. Yeah. So done from my side. Yeah. Please. You can unmute yourself and you can speak out with your question. Yeah. Who is first person? Any question, guys. If it's a silly question, also please ask. Interaction between you and me. If, I mean, you means not specific person, students, and if I have interaction with students, I can understand the way how you can learn and how I need to teach to you. Okay, Nilesh, yeah, please.
Sai, where will I get recording session? Recorded
Uh,
session.
our team people will connect with you and they will get all this to you.
Okay.
Guys, everyone I'm giving this answer, not only Nilesh. Recordings, materials, assignment details, everything our team people will provide. Already you posted your numbers and your email ID is also almost with us. If you are missing, just check with them. They will take your details and they will add. It's totally their work they will do without missing any person. Okay. Please provide proper details. That is important. Yeah, Vijay, you are trying to ask something? Vijay? I'm not able to hear you if you are speaking. No, Vijay. Can you post your question in the chat if you don't mind? I'm not able to hear. Yeah. Others, any doubt, guys? I hope everyone is comfort with 7:30 because it's just you'll come from office and you can settle down with my class.
Any other
Any specific
timing?
doubt, guys? Ravi? Yeah.
Any other timing?
No, right now we are planning for 7:30. If you have more concerns, just connect with our team. They will get your query.
So if I want to ask anything, okay, later we can ask what is that any other number? Sai 7 is fine actually. 7:30 is.
Too late. Okay. Okay, there and here we can try with 7:30, and if everyone is not comfort, we can change our timings. Okay, we can speak
Okay.
with the team. Even yeah, we will take feedback from you, and they from my side also. I mean, the team will give the timing. They will look at the students' availability also. So who having the concern like 7 is best? Just check with our team. Based on the majority, they will decide the timing.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, Ravi, you are asking not only for Ravi this answer for everyone. Today I complete the roles. Actually, even I am sitting in this as a fresher in this class. Today itself, I cannot ask any questions immediately. Few people will ask, few people may not. So we are always welcoming for the next class. Suppose you are coming to next class after 1 week. Also, if you are coming with some doubts of today's class, I will explain you. But just one favor you have to do: ask your doubts at the end of the session. Or suppose in the new topic, once we completed, everyone is clear with that topic. At the end, you can stop me. I won't end my session. I will clear your doubts and I will come back. Okay. If any error messages, okay, don't give oral information because oral information and screenshot is very different. Just give share your screenshot like with error message. I will help you.
I have a question.
And the class will be on every day, right? Class.
Check with the team and also check with the team because they are coordinating with the students. Check with the team.
Okay, okay.
Material, class timings, recordings, assignments, everything check with the team.
Okay, okay.
To avoid
Sai Sri,
miscommunication, I'm not giving
you should have a
information. That's it. Don't worry. I don't think in other way. Just please guys, it's okay, it's already 9. If you are having if you are okay with the class, you can drop for today. I mean, next class we can meet with the new topic. If you have any doubts in next class also, you can discuss with me on the roles and users topic.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Sai.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwini. Thank you, Kamlakar.
Thank you. Sweet.
Yeah, tell me.
Just a simple question. So actually, in real time when we are working, if you have any access issues, so we'll just raise a ticket to the team, right? For like suppose database. So the same thing like with Snowflake also for
Yeah, if you have any
anything.
table creation issue is there, for example, in UAT environment, for example, you are using UAT role only, but you are not able to create. That's the reason. Company to company, the way of raising the request, the process will be different, but they will have some form, something. So in that link, if we post our request, and we will update to with our team member also who is working on these privileges. We will know generally, so one person is working on these privileges, people will inform to us. So in teams also we can ping them and we can use these details. They will do the process.
Today's session will be completely for non-IT and it's very basic question. It's a very good knowledge session. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Madam.
Ankit?
Yeah. If I'm not able to see the roles which I have created, is it because it is taking them or something I have done wrong?
Where you are checking at the left side of the, sorry, right side of the screen, right? That block.
On the top, yeah, on the top there is right account
Right.
admin.
That
Yeah.
is the point I mentioned. Even I also showed you. I'm not able to see now. It is created but not able to see because you didn't give access to your user. At the left side, if you go to account users and roles option in admin, at left side admin.
Okay.
For
Admin.
example, I'll share my screen 1 minute. Yeah. If you go here and if you click on the users and roles, you can see. Okay.
1 second.
If you give access to these roles only as a user, you can see here.
I'm not able to see over there also. Can I share my screen?
I think you didn't give access for the user, right? Grant.
Yeah, I did it already.
Yeah. You did?
Yes.
Or just refresh once the browser.
Browser. Okay.
Total browser. Because we are doing all the activity in one account, right? Better to refresh.
No. Still I'm not.
Still you are not able to see?
No. Is it fine if I share my screen for 1 minute? I think I'm not sure. Try to share, but I'm not sure. I think you're not able to share, right? I can send the request, but I'm not sure if you get it. Sharing
1 minute, I'll share. I will share my query. I mean, did you run this query only? If you run this query, you are able to do. Did you run this? Okay, no, I don't get that. So I should do it for my account. Sorry? Okay, I did not do it. So Sai Sri is your ID for Snowflake, right? Username Snowflake. SaiSri is my username. I am logging with that username only.
Okay, I think I missed that. Will you be sending this?
Yeah, that queries I will send. I mean, this total entire query.
Can I share it on the chat once?
Okay.
Whatever I have done?
Even generally we will share. Don't worry about this.
No, no, can I share whatever I have written? Can I share it on the chat? I'm sharing. Just take from screen. Chat box. Take my name and keep your name, okay?
Yeah, got it.
Clear?
No, it got executed, but I'm trying to refresh the page now.
Yeah, refresh the page. Sometimes.
Oh, yes, got it.
Yeah,
Got it, got it.
Oh,
That was the thing missing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ankit.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. See you in next class.